I'm Chris.
I'm ELYN.
This is Single Dad Homestead, brought to you from the truck again in the beautiful Appalachian Mountains of Northeast Tennessee. Actually, we're in North Carolina. Where are we going, ELYN?
We're on the Big Bears.
We're going to see Jason and Robin and the girls from Big Bear Homestead. Yeah, ELYN is a little bit out of camera there. I'm going to turn you this. Yeah, you can wave out. I'm going to turn around for me a little bit. We are driving down to see Jason and Robin and the girls to pick up a quarter of a beef that we had them raise out, and we bought a quarter of that. Good homegrown grass-fed beef. So going to do that. Jason and them, they've been having, if you watch them, they've been having some vehicle issues, and their truck is down. So we're actually going to go down, help work tonight a little bit on the farm if it doesn't rain us out. Get up early in the morning and use my truck to go get, there's actually 2 cows. So we've got to go down there and get these cows and get them back to their house, get them divvied up so everybody can pick up their cow, their beef. So that's what we're on our way down to do. Feel like we've spent a lot of time on the road here lately. But that's okay, because as I've said in a couple of videos in the past, we've probably lost 90% of our garden. We have about 7 tomato plants that made it that are doing really good, and that's it. I mean, we've got a fig tree in the greenhouse and a pomegranate tree in the greenhouse that are doing really good. But other than that, we really don't have much left. So we're going to concentrate the next week or two on getting ready for the birthday party on the 28th. We're going to do the barbecue. Our birthday is the 24th, but the barbecue is on the 28th. And concentrate on getting ready for that, and going to do a fall garden. So we're just kind of looking at that. I could probably start another run of beans, but I think I'm just going to hold off. Mom and Dad's gardens both are doing real well, so I'm thinking my best bet is just to use my time to help some other people get harvest in and get some projects done around the house, and help other people. We'll be headed back down probably 1st of September, back down to Roots and Refuge to help them out some more. August is a really busy month for us. If Jeremiah and Jess end up needing something like where they need a day down there, we'll run back down there and help. We've reached out to some other channels and folks that are having some rough times right now, maybe health-wise and things like that, and told them if they needed us for a day or two, we can go do that. And we're getting ready to come into hunting season, guys. I want to know what you guys think. I know you guys like these little survival videos and stuff. So one of the things that I tried to do last year and didn't get the opportunity to finish, I've got 1 or 2 videos out there, but I want to do a series on hunting for meat. And what I mean by that is, say you live in the city or a place where you can't really have larger animals such as even goats, cows, pigs, things of that nature. You only can have, rabbits and chickens maybe in your area, or maybe you can't have that. One of the ways that you can put, good, organic, no antibiotics added type of meat in your refrigerator is to hunt. And I want to get out and show some of those different hunting aspects for different areas, maybe to get down to Florida and hunt some pigs, do some deer hunting in Tennessee. I've got my Colorado hunting license. I got to pick up my elk tag. I'm going to try to go out there for the first time ever this year and see if we can be successful that way. But if you hunt for meat and you're not hunting for trophies, you can put, with a very good success rate, you can put hundreds of pounds of meat in your fridge without ever having to raise those animals. And it kind of washes out, because by the time you figure out how much you've got into a paddock or land and feed and things of that nature for an animal, the hunting license is actually less in most cases, even going on an elk hunt. You can buy an over-the-counter elk tag with your hunting license for Colorado for under $700, and you can't feed off a cow in a year to wait by the time you factor in time, feed, pasture, fencing, maintenance, kill bill, all of that stuff, you can't do it for that amount of money. So if you know how to do basic butchering, and you have the ability and the health to go out and hunt, it's a way to put that there. Now, you know, some people talk about, especially if you live in Iowa or up in Indiana or someplace where you got a lot of corn that's being grown commercially, those animals are just like any other stock animal that's being fed out. So you do get some of the different chemicals and stuff from the plants and things that they're eating that way. But, car in front of us just stopped. We got some road construction. So yeah, that's something that I'm wanting to do. Maybe get good six different hunts in, doing different animals, even small game, and see what you guys think about that. If you like that, let me know. We'll have the rest of the ELYN being done this month, so you'll be getting some more of those videos on the pie tin plates and stuff. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying what's coming out. It's not a lot of homesteading in the aspect of animal husbandry and gardening right now. Those will come. Those are in the past videos, so please go back and watch those, and get whatever information that I can offer for the Appalachian area. But you know, those are things you can look forward to here in the near future. So with that said, we're going to get off of here, and we'll come back. Actually, we're not going to sign off yet. ELYN can say bye to you guys real quick, but we're going to come back once we get down to Big Bear. We'll probably shoot a video. Out of the whole time we've ever been down there, we've never shot a video with them. We've done lives, but we've never shot a video. So okay, we're going to get off here and we'll be back.
Welcome to South Carolina.
I'm back. Hey guys, we're here in this beautiful pasture in Georgia. We found two species of beautiful women. We got Robin and Carol from Big Bear Homestead, and we got the cows and stuff out here. We made it. We're going to pick up a quarter of a beef from them tomorrow morning and do that. We might do a little chores tonight when it cools off. I'm not sure what we're doing. Carol's made some beautiful food, and what do you got there? I know you guys are doing a video, so I won't do too much, but some oyster mushrooms we clean up and eat tonight. We went walking through the woods. Carol has a big interest in that, and I need to bring her one of my mushroom books up for her to do. But guys, this is the back pasture here. You can see the cows out and the sheep, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And I know if you haven't watched them over at Big Bear Homestead, you guys need to go check them out. But they're always wanting to teach and take people on and let them learn and stuff. So if you're in this area here, you guys are always asking me for resources, and it helps out other homesteaders and stuff. Look them up and email them and stuff, because they've got a wealth of knowledge that they can put out there too, and a lot bigger place and a lot bigger animals than I do. So
we taught him everything he knows.
That's right. That's right. Carol taught me everything that she knows. It was very, very little, but that's okay. We're having a great time. Look at this big oak back here.
Yeah,
ooh, look at
massive.
that thing. That thing's massive.
6 people
to go around it.
Yep. Yeah. We got some pretty awesome trees on this property.
I told her, I said, I've been coming down here for 40 years, and this is probably the nicest weather I've seen it since I've been coming down. It's just beautiful day to day. It's a little warm, but it's great.
It's only when it's in the sun. When you're in the direct sun, it's rough, but when you're down there in the shade, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I just wish we had a breeze.
Yeah, the breeze. It was going earlier when we walked up here. Yeah. We'll walk up, go back up toward their pond. I'll take a couple of pictures up through there. You guys have probably seen it all before, but just wanted to come on and tell you guys we made it down here. So we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, guys, we're back. Me and ELYN are riding down the road. We went and picked up all the meat. Look at this. The back of the truck is full. The back seat is full. The front of my truck is riding about, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet higher than what it should. My handling's no good. But what do you think, ELYN? Holy cow, what happened? ELYN got a bear. Oh my goodness. That's not ELYN. That's Jason from Big Bear. Oh no. How much meat do you think we got in this truck right now, Jason?
I think we got a We got a little bit. Might last 6 months or so.
6 months or so, just for me and Jay there to eat. Kind of turn it where we can get both of us in there a little bit. So we went there. We've got it. We thought we were going to have to make 2 trips, but then I was like, you know what? I've got the shower curtain. There's survival truck gear. So we laid the shower curtain in the back. All the meat is frozen. So we laid it down, made like a bucket, put all the meat in the back seat. Hopefully we don't bleed all over the back seat, but it's all sealed. It's sealed good. We happened to get a puncture from us being stupid.
I mean, we filled up, what is there? 10 coolers, 10, 11
yeah,
coolers in the back?
there's 10 big coolers in the back of this truck, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of meat in the back seat that probably weigh 120 pounds a piece.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of meat in this car right now. Hopefully we don't break down. Knock on wood. Jesus, pray for us, please. We aren't going to speak it into an existence, but we're going back. It's probably going to take us an hour or so just to get this stuff kind of broke down to where we need to be and how it goes. So the good part is that they separated the 2 cows. So we know that Jason's cow that they're keeping for their family, we're going to take and put it straight to the freezers. And most of it is what is in the back seat of the truck. So we can unload it straight into the freezers, and then everything else is in coolers, and we can take that and break it down for the people that got the meat, like myself and stuff, and get it broke down and go through it. We're going to do that up at the workshop, or are we going to do it at the house?
No, we do it at the house. We move all the freezers and stuff down to the house.
Oh, okay, so the freezers for them at their place is there. But so yeah, so we'll go there when we start breaking it up and I get everything broke down. I'm going to show you what I got as a quarter of a cow, is what I bought from Jason M, is a quarter of a cow. And I'll break that down, and then we'll leave Big Bear. Most of you guys are already subscribed to them anyway. By the way, they're 120 something away from 30,000. So if you're not subscribed to them, get over there and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button and everything for them. Wealth of knowledge and a great connection. If you've not got room and space to raise beef or larger pasture animals, right here you go. All this is certified. It's all there. It's all grass-fed beef and stuff that they've raised, and it's a good connection for you. And it's completely grass-fed. It's not grass-finished or anything like a lot of folks are starting to do nowadays. These two, this bull and this steer back here, from the moment that they hit the ground, they were on mama's milk and then strictly on grass, and that's all they've had. All they've had is the salad bar that we've got at our pastures, and we bring them to the same processor every time. And if you live in Georgia and you're close to like Augusta or the Northeast Georgia area, I would highly suggest Happy Valley Processing. They do a great job. All of the stuff's in there. I don't know if you noticed it. It's all vacuum sealed. Yeah, everything's beautiful. It looks like it just came from the grocery store. Yeah, I mean, everything is perfect. When I'm talking about if it bleeds, do I need to turn right here? Yeah, I think so. When I'm talking about if it bleeds out on the seat, that would be because we punctured a pack of meat or something, put it in here. But you're getting all your edible internals. You're getting your kidneys, your livers. They're all sliced and packaged except for the kidney. I noticed the kidneys in there were whole, which is good because you want the kidney whole when you cook it. It gives it a better texture. You can get the tongue, you can get all that. And Jason, I'm not putting you on the spot, but today, right now on kind of the pricing range of where you're at per pound if you buy a whole cow. Now listen guys, if you buy a quarter of a cow, it's going to be more expensive than if you buy a whole cow. Well, we do it all at one flat rate at $7 a pound hanging weight. Now you think about that, guys. You're paying $6.99 a pound for hamburger at Walmart or Food City or Food Line or Publix or Piggly Wiggly, wherever you're going, is around $5 to $6 and something a pound right now. For beef you don't know where it came from, that's got antibiotics in it, that have got all kinds of stuff in it that you don't need. And they're selling it for $7.99, and you know that it came from mama, it got what it basic needed for its health, and it's put on pasture, on grass. And you're going to talk about it different in meat, and it's there. And I think that me and Jason were talking on the way over, one of the keys to getting good beef when you kill it for fresh beef, if you've had fresh beef and you've eaten a steak from it like right away, you might not be too familiar and might be too favorable of the taste. And the reason is that usually you'll take them in the slaughterhouse, they'll hang them, they'll bleed them for the night, and then they butcher them. These guys hung these beef for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And that is a big difference in and your food. Do I need to turn up here again? We're making directions as we go, guys.
No, keep going. You should come right back out to where the hospital is on one side. And
okay.
You should recognize it. So at this red light, well, I think you're going to be going straight in this. Yeah, because this is a power company. You go straight.
Okay, you guys know how we shoot this. It's going single dad style. So this isn't Big Bear editing. This is single dad shooting. But anyway, it's hung for 2 weeks. The meat, we had a big roast last night that Carol made up with some spackled potatoes. If you've never had spackled potatoes, go to bigbearhomestead.com and she will on the actual website. She's going to have a recipe for spackled potatoes. And that's an inside joke, but go there. We'll figure it. Go to the channel. We'll make Carol do a video on spackled potatoes. Anyway, she made a great roast last night. It was awesome. It was really good.
Yeah, the milk just got away from her when she was doing the mashed potatoes.
They were a little thin. So anyway, I'm going to stop this video here in a minute. We're going to get off here, and then when I get my meat separated out, this won't be a setup. It won't be something extra added to it. I'm going to show you what I ended up for my purchase at $7.99 a freaking pound for a quarter.
Are you giving me a raise?
What did you charge me?
$7.
$7 a pound. I thought it was $7.
I mean, I'll take the raise or the tip. I mean, I'll take it.
You tip. Don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah.
And use spackled potatoes for any injuries.
Yeah.
But
we do the $7 a pound because it covers the cost for processing and simple different odds and ends that we make. Transportation to Happy Valley, transportation picking up the meat. And
so I'm driving now. Do I get my tip back? Oh, okay. All right. That was easy.
I fed you spackled potatoes.
Spackled potatoes. You owe me money, buddy. This cow may be free.
And but it covers that, and we make a little bit of a profit to be able to put it in our pocket.
Put their meat in their refrigerator.
Yeah, and but we're not gonna take advantage of the whole situation right now where beef is fluctuating. We're staying right where we are. The only way that we raise our prices is if the processor
goes up on their price.
Goes up, or all of a sudden fencing prices go through the roof or anything like that. If we have to replace stuff like that, obviously we have to adjust where we are. But we've been at $7 a pound now for a while.
Yep. And now they do hogs. They do hogs as well, and I think you're going to get into meat chickens as well.
Yep. We do. We basically do it all. What we're going to be adding is lamb here in the near future. So that's going to be another thing that we're going to be able to add to sell. We are not able to ship at the moment like VW can. We are basically, you got to come pick it up kind of thing, or we can make arrangements to meet you halfway depending on how far out you are. But we would prefer you come visit. Come hang out. We'll do a farm tour. Let you see the different salad bar that these guys are eating on. We want try to be as transparent as possible. You can see the pastures that they're on and their rotation process and all of that with it.
And for you new homesteaders that are getting started and you don't have a farm big enough to do this, even on my 2 acres, I could raise a cow, but I'd have to supplement so much that it wouldn't be cost efficient for me to do so. So I hunt and fish and do that stuff for my meat, for my larger amounts of meat, because I can do goat and I can do chickens, rabbits, quail, turkeys. But for my bigger meat, I depend solely on hunting and then getting with Jason and getting a quarter of a cow. This is going to be a recurring situation for us. But this is something that Jason and Big Bear Homestead can offer you that I can't. And I said this earlier in the video, is if you're getting into this new and you want to gain some knowledge, send an email over. All their information's on their, if you go to YouTube and subscribe and go to their About section, all their information, contact information is there. Send them a thing. That's not saying that they can take everybody, but there's a good chance if you call, throw a little resume there, you're wanting to learn, you're young, especially if you're a young person and you want to learn and you're coming out of high school or you're in college and stuff. Remember, you're going to get open-mindedness with solid conversation, and it doesn't matter if you disagree politically or you disagree religiously or whatever, you're going to get a good education on the homestead, and you're going to get good conversation, which is what we're missing in this world. But I know Jason and them like to have company and they like to teach, and they're going to be real close to Roots and Refuge too, so the learning center and stuff you know, they're real close to those guys, and we're all really good friends. We're me and Jason and Maya. We're all Marines, and
some of us are just better Marines because we went to Paris Island.
Some of us went to Paris Island. I wonder which ones of us went to Paris Island. But anyway, so that's a good hookup for you guys. Like I said, we're gonna come back here in just a minute. We'll hit up on what we end up with in the meet and stuff, and let you guys see that, and we'll sign off with you at that time. But we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we are here for the last segment of this video. We have this cooler full and this whole cooler full of beef. We're leaving Big Bear Homestead. What a beautiful place it is. And we are headed back to Tennessee, about a 3-hour drive, and get this stuff in the freezer. So we're in a little bit of a hurry right now. So with that, as always, God bless. Live with what God gives you, and we're out of here.